The air in Manila hangs heavy, thick with humidity, and even thicker with anticipation. Every breath feels weighted, as if the city itself is holding something back, waiting for a spark. And tension. The streets, usually alive with laughter and music, are strangely subdued. It's December 24th, 2025, but the usual Christmas spirit is missing, replaced by a raw, electric energy. Instead of carols, the air vibrates with uncertainty and the distant echo of raised voices. Riot police form a wall, their faces grim, as helicopters circle above, a city on edge, a nation at a crossroads. The sound of rotors mixes with the restless murmurs of the crowd below. News crews from around the world broadcast the drama, their cameras capturing every chant, every sign, every moment of defiance. Reporters narrate the unfolding crisis, their voices urgent, as the world tunes in. The world watches a democracy under pressure, its soul contested on the streets. Every update, every image, is dissected in real time, as millions wonder what will happen next. On one side, a sea of red and blue, Duterte supporters, chanting fiercely, defending a legacy they believe gave them a voice. Their banners wave like battle standards, proud and unyielding. Their passion is absolute, a last stand against what they see as an elite establishment. For them, this is more than politics. It's a fight for respect, for recognition for their place in the nation's story. On the other, a coalition of critics and citizens demanding accountability and a return to democratic norms. They march together, united by hope and a vision for change. Their placards call for justice, their hands raised high, refusing to be ignored. Their voices rise for human rights and a different future. Each chant is a plea, a demand, a promise that they will not back down. The space between these groups is more than asphalt. It's a deep ideological chasm. The divide is visible, but its roots run far deeper, into history, memory, and pain. The city is a living symbol of division, two visions for the Philippines, neither willing to yield. Each side believes the future depends on their resolve. The tension is palpable, the stakes immense. Every glance, every shout, every silence is charged with meaning. This is not just about politics. It's about identity, history, and the future of a nation. The echoes of past struggles mingle with the cries of today, shaping what comes next. The world is watching, but for those here, the outcome is deeply personal. Families worry, friends argue, and everyone feels the weight of what's at stake. Manila holds its breath, waiting for what comes next. In the silence, hope and fear intertwine as a city and a nation stand on the edge of tomorrow. Duterte's supporters are driven by fierce loyalty, a devotion that runs deep through generations and across provinces. Many come from communities long ignored by Manila, places where promises from past leaders rarely reached and hope was often in short supply. They credit him for safer streets, a sense of order, and newfound pride in their identity as Filipinos. Their banners and stories reflect real change in their lives, small businesses thriving, families feeling secure, and children able to dream bigger. They see themselves as defenders of the true Filipino will, soldiers in a continuing revolution for dignity and respect. On the other side, critics, students, advocates, families of victims demand justice, transparency, and the rule of law. They carry photos of loved ones lost, turning statistics into faces and stories, their presence a constant demand for accountability and truth. For them, progress cannot be built on violence or fear, but must be rooted in compassion and justice for all. They fear a slide into authoritarianism, fighting for a future where dissent is not treason, but a right, and every voice matters. Their protests are peaceful but resolute. Candles, songs, and art as weapons in a struggle for justice and remembrance. Both sides claim to fight for the soul of the nation, but their visions for the Philippines could not be more different or more passionately held. The divide is not just political, it's deeply personal, emotional, and enduring, shaping relationships and communities. In this struggle, hope and anger walk side by side, fueling both confrontation and the dream of reconciliation. The battle for the Philippines is as much about memory, honoring the past, as it is about tomorrow, shaping the nation's future with every choice made today. The political divide cuts through families and friendships. Dinner tables become battlegrounds. A father and daughter argue over Duterte's legacy, their conflict raw and unresolved. Social media, once a place for family photos, is now an ideological war zone. Friends unfriending, relatives blocking, outrage amplified. Trolls and fake news deepen the rift. pushing people into echo chambers. Many stay silent, fearing backlash. Self-censorship becomes the norm. A business owner hides his views to avoid losing customers. A teacher hesitates to speak out at school. Trust erodes, dialogue fades. Yet, in the chaos, new communities form. Protesters find solidarity. Online groups offer support. The crisis fractures society, but also forges new bonds among those who share values. In division, Filipinos discover both isolation and unexpected unity. The cost is high, but so is the resilience. Manila's turmoil is global news. Anchors from New York to Tokyo analyze every development. The Philippines, a key player in Southeast Asia, is under the world's microscope. International bodies call for calm, investors watch nervously, and the peso fluctuates with every headline. The government walks a tightrope, projecting stability while avoiding repression. The world's reaction matters, shaping both policy and perception. For the Filipino diaspora, the news is personal. Debates rage in community centers from Dubai to LA. Remittances and prayers flow home, along with passionate arguments online. The fate of the nation is now a global conversation. Filipinos abroad become unofficial ambassadors, explaining the crisis to the world. The archipelago's struggle is no longer just its own. Beyond the barricades, another story unfolds. The daily resilience of ordinary Filipinos. Farmers rise before dawn. Mothers sell food from street carts. Teachers stay late to help students. Construction workers build the nation's future. Professionals chase new opportunities. Their focus is survival, progress, and hope, not division. These millions of acts power the economy, create value, and build communities. Politics is distant noise. Daily life is the real engine. In hardship, the spirit of Bayanihan, communal unity, shines. Neighbors rebuild after typhoons. Communities rally in crisis. This mutual support is the nation's greatest strength. The Filipino spirit is forged in adversity, holding the country together. Far from the cameras, unity and perseverance propel the nation forward. The true story of the Philippines is written in everyday acts of courage. This is the unseen engine that endures. Despite global and local turmoil, the Philippine economy is booming. Its GDP growth now outpaces much of the region, defying expectations and setting new records. Once known as the sick man of Asia, the country has transformed into an economic powerhouse, rewriting its story through resilience and innovation. Jobs are now plentiful, unemployment rates have dropped to record lows, and young graduates are finding more opportunities at home than ever before, fueling hope for the next generation. New industries, technology, BPO, and creative services are thriving, providing fresh avenues for growth and empowering a new wave of Filipino talent. Construction is reshaping city skylines, with each new project creating thousands of jobs and attracting both local and international investment. Strategic reforms are driving this surge. Massive infrastructure projects, streamlined bureaucracy, and open markets are making it easier to do business and spurring further growth. The Build Better More initiative is connecting the archipelago like never before, fueling economic activity and bringing communities closer together. Foreign investment is pouring in, manufacturing and services are expanding rapidly, and agriculture is modernizing with new technology and practices. The message is clear: the Philippines is open for business, inviting the world to participate in its remarkable growth story. This transformation is no accident, it's the result of bold choices, visionary leadership, and the hard work of millions of Filipinos. The economic miracle is real, and it's changing lives across the nation, bringing hope and prosperity to families everywhere. The nation's future is being built every day, one project, one job, and one dream at a time, as Filipinos shape a brighter tomorrow. The world is taking notice, watching as the Philippines rises to new heights on the global stage. Manila is no longer the sole engine of growth. Prosperity is spreading nationwide. Cities like Cebu and Davao are booming, with new business parks and IT hubs. Young people can now build careers in their hometowns, easing pressure on the capital. Rural areas benefit from new roads, irrigation, and modern farming techniques. Farmers reach markets faster, incomes rise, and poverty falls. A new middle class emerges, not just in Manila but across the provinces. Families buy homes, cars, and send children to better schools. Shopping malls and restaurants open in provincial towns, a sign of shared prosperity. The economic miracle is becoming a national reality. Growth is more balanced, opportunity more widespread. The Philippines is building a future where no region is left behind. The story of progress is now truly national. The nation's success rests on key reforms: massive infrastructure, a better business climate, and digital transformation. The Build Better More program connects islands, boosts trade, and attracts investment. Bureaucratic red tape is cut, taxes rationalized, and foreign investment welcomed. The digital economy surges. Fintech, e-commerce, and online services thrive. Government services go digital, making life easier for citizens and businesses. These changes create stability, confidence, and new jobs for a tech-savvy generation. The peso remains stable, fiscal policy is disciplined, and inflation is managed. International credit ratings stay strong, lowering borrowing costs and fueling growth. The Philippines is now a model for reform in the region. The pillars are set. Now the challenge is to build on them. The foundation is strong, but the work continues. The future depends on keeping these reforms alive. Challenges remain. Political divisions threaten stability, and global headwinds loom. Policy instability could slow reforms and scare off investors. The government must balance unity with progress, navigating both internal and external risks. Global shocks, trade wars, inflation, regional tensions test the nation's agility. Yet history shows Filipinos are defined by resilience. From colonial rule to disasters, the spirit of Bayanihan endures. This ability to rebuild to hope is the country's greatest asset. The journey from crisis to growth is a testament to the people's strength. The political noise is loud, but the quiet work of millions is louder. By healing divisions and staying the course, the Philippines can lead Asia's next chapter. The story is still being written, but the future is bright.